It has been a while since I made a video about the off-grid homestead that my beautiful wife Tina and I are slowly building in our spare time with our spare money. And we just wanted to give you a quick update on this. Like I said, it's been a long time, so I'm not even quite sure what was said in the most recent video. So I'm just going to give you a quick rundown, get everybody caught up in one video. So Tina and I, we are building an off-grid future homestead in upstate New York. We are originally from South Jersey, so it's about 5 or 6 hours away from where we live currently. So on the weekends or in the summertime when I'm not teaching, I get a chance to get up here and get some work done. We try to do as much as we can ourselves. We do hire out somebody here and there when we need to get some major things done or when it just seems like a more practical approach. But for the most part, Tina and I are doing everything as much as we can. We've built a fence that's like 250 feet. We cut a bunch of trees down. We're burning all the brush. We are just doing all the hands-on stuff that we can. Now behind me, I will show you the house that we're building. This is a 30 by 50 metal pole barn. And we had the shell of the pole barn built by a company. Same company poured the concrete floor after the fact. We also had a well drilled or dug, and we had septic installed. The rough plumbing is ready to go inside underneath the concrete, and I've done some framing on the inside. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take you inside, give you a quick tour of the layout of what this house is ultimately gonna be. Just keep in mind that it is a construction zone, and I am not a professional, so I'm doing everything that I think is right, and we're hopefully going to end up with a very beautiful house. So I'm going to spin you around, we'll take you inside that front door, and we'll show you what we got so far. So here it is, a 30 by 50, 1,500 square foot metal pole barn that has a 10-foot ceiling, at least at the eaves here. So the peak in the middle on the sides is much higher. But like I said, there's our well. We got a couple of solar panels here and some batteries. Septic is on the other side of the house. Let's head on inside and take a look. And I'll have to take a second to turn the lights on. And let's see what we got. So we'll come in here. There's my little battery bank down there and connected to the solar controller. I have that rigged up. So now you can see the lights are on. So let's turn around and face the front door where we just came in. So this is the front door, and we have this whole area here is going to be a mudroom. And in the mudroom, we got a window and another window. And this is a south-facing wall, so we're going to get plenty of solar and sun coming in. And in this area here, we're still kicking some ideas around, but we have rough plumbing for a sink, like a utility sink. I'm probably, last time we chatted, me and Tina, we're going to put all our water utility stuff in this area, hidden away under some kind of cabinetry or something. So the expansion tank for the well, the whole house water filter, whatever we can fit in this area, we will. And then this area here is just going to be wide open to be the biggest mudroom that we can think of. Originally, we were going to put the chest freezer here, but that got moved to the pantry that I'll show you shortly. And we have a floor drain that's going to be great. This is going to be a great station to do like dog washing and things like that, as well as kick off your boots, keep the rest of the house clean, and so on. And if we go this way, so this wall, all the walls are basically framed, and we have 2 bedrooms, a walk-in closet, and a big pantry, as well as a bathroom. So what you're looking at here is the second bedroom. This is going to be for Tina's mother, who's going to be living with us. And she's going to have the one window pretty much centered from wall to wall, right there in the middle. That's our plan. And that's a plenty size bedroom. We're going to do pocket doors for the bedrooms. If you scoot over here, kind of hard to tell, but Tina wanted a built-in for her kitchen. And this is going to be cabinetry and a couple of shelves leading up to the ceiling. And she wanted a charging station for all our devices like iPads and phones and stuff like that. So we got a couple of outlets already plugged in and installed, and they are going to be put to good use. Over here, we just are going to have a wall that goes leading to the next bedroom. But what I would like to explain is why we have that electrical blue box right there. The plan is to install some sort of TV or monitor for a property surveillance system, so to speak, like a security camera system. So we're going to get cameras and put them up throughout the property, and we're just going to leave a TV up here with all the camera views or cycling through, whatever we decide, all the time, 24 hours a day. And that way, no matter what's going on, Tina will be in the kitchen behind me that you'll see soon, or in the living room not far away. We can easily just glance at the TV if something is going on. We can see who's pulling up to the driveway. We can see what's going on with the future chicken coop or the animals or anything else like that. And I will probably put a camera in my workshop that we will be building soon too. This way Tina can keep an eye on me and make sure I'm not getting crushed by anything or dropping anything, or if I need to get a hold of her, we can do something like that, okay? Moving on over here through another pocket door frame, we have the master bedroom. The master bedroom is going to be, of course, our bedroom. We're going to do 3 windows, pretty much where they're positioned now. And we're going to have the bed in this area, a couple of outlets all along the way. And then, if I back up, pay no attention to the scaffolding. Right behind the scaffolding is a doorway that leads to the walk-in closet. So here we are in the walk-in closet. Now you might be thinking, what's with the window in the walk-in closet? Well, a couple of reasons. Lighting, being a southern-facing wall, this will really help with lighting, so we won't have to really worry too much about electric. But also because it makes the house look a little more symmetrical with the number of windows all along this wall. So it won't be just a big bare spot on the front of the house. Now this over here is the other side of that built-in that I mentioned earlier for Tina's kitchen. Right next to this. Seems a little odd to have this cut out here, but that's going to be our gun vault. So we're going to put a gun safe that we have. I measured it. It should fit pretty good. Bolt it to the concrete, cinch it to the wall, and then that's good to go. So we'll have all our gun stuff there in that corner, and it's going to be part of the walk-in closet. Now if we come out of the closet again, back into the bedroom, and it leads our way back out to the main portion of the house. So spinning around, we have the bathroom. In the bathroom, we wanted to be as big and comfortable as possible. We're thinking long-term. If any of us ends up getting a little older, of course, maybe a wheelchair could be involved or whatever. We're just planning this to be our last house we ever build. So we are thinking about being old in this house, and that's just the plan that we have. So the bathroom, if you come in through this door, we're going to do, I forgot to mention, we do a barn door here. I was thinking about doing a pocket door, but it just didn't seem to make sense with the structure of the walls and where everything else ends up. So we're going to do a barn door that just slides back and forth right there. Going inside, we have immediately to our left, this is going to be the laundry closet. You can see the plumbing's already there. All right, and I'm really excited about this. We're going to probably get one of those all-in-one, like the GE or the LG, whatever one that makes it. And we're going to plop that guy in there. I'll build a little riser so I can hide the plumbing, kind of tuck the plumbing up underneath and go up the back wall. And that would allow the washer to just sit on top of that riser, be a little higher, put a drawer underneath, something like that. And then that will give us room on the left for all kinds of stuff. Maybe a couple shelves, maybe hang some brooms and stuff, cleaning stuff. Everything could be in this one little closet. And it just seems like a nice little tucked away area. Over here, right next to the laundry closet, see if I can back up to get a wide enough angle. This is going to be our shower. So this is really going to be a wet room. There's going to be no shower door or curtain. And we're going to have custom tile all over the floor. There's the floor drain. Shower head is going to be up on this wall. And we might even do like one of those waterfall showers. We're thinking about getting one of those shower heads. Right here in this area is a little smaller than I remember, but we're going to do a window, built-in shelves, and a window. So we want tall, skinny windows, and I'm going to have to measure this before I leave because we were looking at specific windows. Originally, we were thinking about just a whole wall of glass block. That would be kind of cool. But we wanted a spot to put like your shampoo and stuff like that, even though I don't have any hair. But a shelf in the middle with like a window on either side would look pretty sharp. And that's just what we're leaning towards. Then you got the spot for the toilet right there. Then over here, we're going to have the sink or the vanity, whatever. And it's a big, roomy bathroom. We're really enjoying how this is going to look and how it's going to feel. Just the idea of having a completely tiled room that can get wet and just run the shower without really any concern. And then, you know, that's that. That's the bathroom. Now over here next to the bathroom, this is the bathroom, over here is the pantry. And this is going to be Tina's crown jewel of the house. So this pantry, if I remember right, it's like 10 by 12, something like that. And she could tell you in the future, but she wants cabinets and shelves. So I reinforced everything I could as best as I could for the weight that is going to be on that wall. She wants to hang cast iron pans and stuff like that in this room. So we're going to have to reinforce this wall as well. And over here, no windows. It's a pantry. And we're just going to kind of get everything in here that she would ever need to make me the best food possible. The chest freezer that we mentioned earlier from the mudroom is actually going to go in this area here. So that's why there's an outlet down there. That's for the chest freezer. And you have various outlets scattered throughout. As you can see them there, the blue boxes. And we are just trying to strategically put them in certain places where we know we're going to need electric. And we're just going to go from there. Next, what you're walking into here, my back is up against where I had that surveillance camera monitor. This is the kitchen. So this whole area here, from the sliding glass door up to this wall right here, that's the kitchen. So Tina really, really wanted a sink right here in the middle. You can probably see the plumbing. And that window is the biggest window we could find that would fit our needs. She wants that big window right there between those two posts that are holding up the house. We're going to center it there, center it over the sink, and that way she can see the entire backyard from the kitchen. We're going to have cabinets on the wall, but not wall cabinets, floor cabinets, like base cabinets all the way across. So let's start from this angle. Refrigerator, cabinet, sink, cabinet, corner cabinet. Then on this wall, she's got an oven picked out that we're going to put that goes right in this area. And depending on how much room we have, if we've measured correctly, we may be able to get a thin cabinet, a skinny cabinet, like a 12-incher, right in this spot here. Or we can just put the oven right up against that edge. We'll see how that works out. Also, to increase the amount of cabinets even more, because she loves stuff that holds stuff, is that electrical that's just sticking up out of the floor, that's going to be an island. So we're going to have a kitchen island, probably at least 4 cabinets, depending on the layout that we decide. And that would be just one more spot for her to prepare more delicious food from me. Over here in this area where the lumber's laying is going to be a table, a 4 to 6 person table that we can get, and that'll be our dining room table. It's going to be wonderful. Big open floor plan just bleeds from the kitchen, dining room, and finally into the living room. So you can see a little pony wall that we built that we talked about before where the utility sink is going to go. So we have some couches that are going to go here. Okay. We're going to put right in the middle, somewhere in this spot. I'm going to measure it and try and get it as symmetrical as possible. Is going to be our wood stove. And on either side of the wood stove is going to be, again, more big windows. And we want to build a custom surround, a stone surround, a hearth, whatever you call it, for the wood stove, and that will give places for extra firewood, some of the tools that we might need, fire pokers and stuff. But we also want to be able to build an area underneath each window, one on each side, for our dogs to lay and stare out the window. They love to just stare out the window. The house that we're in right now is not really all conducive to that, so they're jumping on the back of the couch and causing a little bit of problems here and there with that. So we're going to build this set of windows with that in mind. There's also going to be 2 windows over here. So one in that spot and one in that spot right next to it. So sliding glass door, window and window. And that's pretty much the tour of the house, except for perhaps one of the most important things, the TV. The TV is going to go up in this area. That's why there's an electrical box there. I got to run some other cables and stuff in the long run for a multimedia, you know, HDMI and whatever. And this place is big enough where we might even be able to install some surround sound speakers in the ceiling. And that will be kind of cool. That'll be fun. For the ceiling itself, the rafters, I'm just going to build some sort of nailing surface so we can just hang drywall. And ultimately the whole thing is going to be insulated, but the ceiling itself will be only as high as the bottom of that rafter. And that's over 10 feet. So that's going to be plenty big. And then we could use the attic space really as attic space storage. It's not something that you could put too much up there, but we could put some Christmas decorations and such, you know, things like that that are seasonal. And we'll go from there. And here we are back at the front door. So let's go outside where it's a little brighter and talk some more. So that is the update and tour of the house. You can see the layouts coming together. A lot of the walls are framed in. We still have to run plumbing to each, well, not plumbing to each fixture because the rough plumbing is done underneath the slab. But I do have to run some plumbing for the expansion tank and things like that. A lot of electric, more framing. There's plenty of work to do. But we are slowly getting there and we are making a lot of progress and we just feel really good about this. The area that we're in is just super quiet. Just see if you can listen. You hear anything? That is why we love this area. We also have a giant front yard. We have 3 acres in the end, so we have a giant front yard that's going to be our garden / farm. We have plenty of area in the back where we're going to grow some apple trees, peach trees, pear trees. You get the whole idea. Raspberry, blueberries, the whole, everything you could ever imagine that you can want to eat. Healthy. That's what we're going to grow. We're also going to have animals, like I may have mentioned, chickens, turkeys, ducks. We would love to get a cow. We'll see how that goes. What else? Sheep, maybe a goat or 2. Tina wants a donkey. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I want a place where we can grow old together peacefully and just stay away from all the noise of city living and just get away from all that. And, you know, a place for our dogs where they can grow up to just be dogs. That's my ultimate dream for all of us, just to be together and be happy here. So that's that. That's where we are with the house update, and we're super excited with how it's going. Soon, we're going to get a couple of guys that we know in the area that are going to be installing the windows for us. Once that's done, it's all hands on deck, and we can start running the electric a little bit more confidently, knowing I won't get in their way. And so we're waiting on the windows. We're saving up for that. Get that done, then we can move forward with the next step. So, yeah. All right, well, thanks for checking out this little channel. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Click the like button, share the video, and leave a comment. And, you know, hang out and wait for other videos that will happen eventually. We are just super excited and very happy to be able to share this with you. So thanks for watching. And in the meantime, we're going to see you guys again in the next one.